so here he is, the future Hall of Famer, Alex Poatán Pereira. And yes, I say future Hall of Famer, made his UFC debut memorably at Madison Square Garden in 2021. He's gone on to realize titles in 2 divisions. Bro, what else can you say about Poatán?
There isn't much. I mean, he has done so much in such a short period of time. He has headlined some of the biggest events in UFC history. He has knocked out people across 2 weight classes. This guy's power is something like nothing we've ever seen before. But it's his ability to be consistent and be willing to take on any challenge that separates him from most.
Tremendous work ethic. He is coachable, and always good to see his right-hand man, Plenio Cruz, in the corner. Hey, looks like Plenio had a big pregame meal tonight. I don't know. Alex Pereira. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. First title defense for this young champion here tonight, and given his rise from prospect to contender to world champion, feels like it's going to take a major effort to unseat the new champion.
John, and he just keeps getting better. Every time he steps into the octagon, he's better than it was the last time. And now, he's carrying the confidence of being the UFC champion. When he told us he would be top 10, he said, okay. He said, I'll be the champ. He said, okay. But imagine the confidence he walked those people with. Then to now actually delivering on all of those promises. This is a special athlete, John, walking through his first title.
All right, both fighters have now touched down in the world-famous octagon, ready to go with more live action from Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, USA. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alex Poatán Pereira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Waldo Salsa Boy VS Poatán.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, here we go, start of round 1. The world title is on the line. I'm not sure what he can produce for an encore that would possibly be as good as his title-winning performance.
Well, John, it was the perfect shot, right? It was a dream.
Oh, good balance by his opponent to stay upright, but he caught him flush there.
But John, he set that one up perfect, dude. You gotta keep wrestling.
And a left hook. All right, so the stopping strike moment to go. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
Pereira's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Oh, yeah, you can turn the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Oh, now he's attacking an arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like he's getting close to his arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap. He puts his knee on the belly.
All right, into full guard here, DC, I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You got to.
Oh, what a land right there. The seminal blow of the fight.
It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Well, moments ago, there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed. Well, he's on. Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Oh, big ground strike now. Oh, he's actually doing yes, that is it, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
Boy, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Waldo Salsa Boy Poatán. Well, you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer and